How to become a cloud engineer in 2025? Cloud computing has become one of the rapidly growing tech industries worldwide. From Netflix to Spotify and our own personal Google Drive, Gmail, and photos. Cloud computing has created a new normal in how we store, process, and manage data. Now, due to such a high growth rate, having at least the bare minimum knowledge of cloud is going to become a necessity in the near future. This video is designed for absolute beginners who want to get an overview of what their cloud journey can look like. And that is because everybody has a different learning curve. The roadmap provided in this particular video stretches over 4 months, which is the minimum. If you have any prior knowledge of working with cloud, certain steps may seem too basic, so feel free to skip them. Month 1. Foundation and Basics. Start with networking fundamentals. Understand important networking concepts such as IP addressing, DNS, HTTP, HTTPS, subnets, etc. Next, install and use free tools like Cisco Packet Tracer and Wireshark for a solid hands-on practice. You can refer to free courses like Networking Concepts for Beginners, Introduction to Networking for Complete Beginners, and Basics of Computer Networking. For week 2, focus on Linux basics. Learn the important Linux concepts such as file handling, SSH, and process management. Refer to free courses like Linux Basics for Beginners, Linux for Beginners Crash Course, and Introduction to Linux Full Course for Beginners. If you want to use the Linux operating system on your PC, you can use free tools like VMware and VirtualBox. However, avoid using these if your system has lower specs, as they can significantly slow down your systems. For week 3 and 4, learn a basic programming language, preferably Python. You can refer to the Python full course for beginners. If Python is not your cup of tea, then you can even go with JavaScript or Java. So to sum up, by the end of month 1, you'll have a basic understanding of networking, Linux basics, and a programming language. Month 2, AWS Core Services. Now that you have a good grasp of the basics, we can proceed to creating an AWS account. Don't worry, you'll get to use the AWS free tier for a year. Explore virtual machines on cloud, cloud storage, databases, security services, and networking subnets and security groups. Don't dive too deep into any of these services, just understand the basics, like what they're used for or how they function, etc. You can refer to our AWS full course for 2024. Now that you have a good grip on cloud, it would be a good time to get an official validation. Start by preparing for the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. You can refer to the Cloud Practitioner Essentials free course and take up study guides and mock exams to better prepare. Remember that you only need to start preparing for the certifications. You can take the exam whenever you feel ready. Month 3, Hands-on Project. For the initial 3 weeks, focus on building projects. Start with basic projects like hosting a static website or building a serverless API. Later, move on to develop more advanced projects, like a full-fledged scalable web application by combining the various AWS services that you would have worked with. If you need help building any of these projects, you can use the step-by-step tutorials available on YouTube. In the last week, learn the basics of Terraform, where you will get to apply the programming language you learned in the beginning. You will learn to apply it in the form of infrastructure as a code. You can choose to learn AWS Terraform, Azure Terraform, or take up the Terraform full course available for free on this channel. By the end of month 3, you will have at least 2-3 projects that can demonstrate your real-world cloud knowledge. Month 4, Portfolio and Job Preparation. Actively participate in workshops and make connections, along with earning certifications. And don't forget to update your progress continuously on LinkedIn to build even more connections. Towards the end of the last month, start applying for various fresher job positions, such as Junior Cloud Engineer, Cloud Support Engineer, Cloud Operations Analyst, and Infrastructure Associate. And yeah, don't forget to practice system design interview questions. So by the end of month 4, you'll have a polished GitHub account, a tailored resume, and you'll be actively applying for jobs. Now, doing this on your own can be challenging. Being highly disciplined is not that easy. However, if you had a personal mentor who could guide you through every step, actively resolve all your queries, and at the end, not only arrange your job interviews, but also help you crack them, well, that's where Intellipaat's advanced certification in cloud computing and DevOps course steps in. Here, you'll be taught and mentored by the top IIT professors and industry experts who are actively working in both the cloud computing and DevOps field. That was the end of this video. If you found it useful, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any updates from us.